here they're grabbing like an ogre, which is not a very popular hero right now.
Matumba Man's perspective, how easy is the farm in this lane?
It's not that easy, but ogre is a really good wall. Oh, Saberlight's in trouble here.
He's going to get pounced on. Puppy does not have Fire Blast, no mana to speak of, but the Boundless Strike is there.
Of anything meaningful here. Time for bounty runes and outposts. Era will grab the bot one. Puppy. And they can't stop Puppy from taking it back.
They have absolutely
just clapping there.
Very unfortunate. Nisha looks like he's going to take some heavy damage. The dive was there from Era. He's going to turn this around with the Boundless Strike from Matumba Man. Great timing. And they find 2 kills as a result. Nisha, if I was his teammate, I would definitely deny him there just for fun. On the Troll Warlord is going for the Battle Fury. We've seen a lot of variation. Battle Fury or Maelstrom, I think, are the only 2, right? To begin the game as Monkey King taking off his perch here. There's a telekinesis onto the Queen of Pain, but the false promise will keep him alive for a little bit longer. Matumba Man looks to be super dead. A Sonic Wave will actually ensure that. Not sure if it was 100% needed. Sonic Wave was stolen. Yapzor with a 3-man Sonic Wave. It was green. It was delicious. It was beautiful. 2 for 1 right now. The multicast onto the Troll. He's going to pop that ult. Of course, they don't have false promise or anything like that to keep him alive any longer, so he will fall shortly after. And it looks like Nip is now on the run. It's a 2 for 2.
They killed 2 cores. They lost a support and a core for it. And they got a tower. Very nicely done.
Yeah. Oh, Queen of Pain. Just getting harassed over and over. Just came back to the mid lane as Phoenix, Era. Looks like he's going to drop first here. And multicast again onto Supreme. He can't really fight right now. Saberlight used his roar, but to no avail. Will die shortly after. Aegis is now on Charlie. Has the Treads Battle Fury ready to go. So able to steal, but take the Roche in the midst. As we're going to see another roar onto Nisha now. So that is a quick kill on the Death Prophet, and that means Secret needs to get the hell out. Tier 1 tower will likely fall now. Telekinesis onto Charlie into the Fire Blast. He might actually get the Aegis is already consumed. The egg is down. Can they kill it? The Echo Saber going to work. They're going to be able to get the Phoenix. Balance Strike onto 2. Sonic Wave, I just heard it. Not sure how many heroes it actually hit, though. It's a 2 for 1. Looks like they will find Matumba. But Nisha and company know this. Nip still forcing the issue, though. Multicast again onto the Beastmaster. Puppy gets a nice Fire Blast off. BKB pop by Nisha. He's going to get Exorcism off. Sonic Wave to follow. Yules to keep the DP alive a little bit longer. Will attempt to kill this. The roar just in time as Era stuns the entirety of Team Secret, it feels like. Nisha's going to be the second fall. Both cores are dead. And with this, Nip should be able to help clean up. A nice stomp here from Zai, but it looks to be his death as well. Very beautiful fight from Nip.
The egg could technically get broken, and you can win the fight if it's a good one.
Ooh, Troll Warlord initiated
that's
on
a
the
good
start. Here comes the Wukong's command onto 2 heroes. Oracle doesn't have that Ghost Scepter, but he's going to die shortly after. Supreme blinks out to safety, and it looks like Secret are going to focus onto Saberlight's Beastmaster. Gets off the roar, but dies shortly after. So another wasted one in the grand scheme of things. They know the general vicinity that Nip is in. Puppy's going to break, gets off the ward. We can see plain and clear. He did not multicast. 75%. He did not multicast, ladies and gentlemen. It happened. Buff Stomp onto Supreme. He's going to get caught off guard again. The Sonic Wave finishes him off. And with that, will Nip try to back? No, they're going to continue on as the buyback is here from the Queen of Pain. False promise on Charlie, maybe a little bit prematurely, as Saberlight getting completely focused inside the Monkey King ult. Egg did go all the way through the animation, so stuns the entirety of Team Secret, but Era is just going to fall very shortly after. And I believe that was the Beastmaster ult again being stolen and used on his own team. Charlie looks to be donezo. 4-0 as Secret. Sorry, 5-0 with the buyback from Quap. Well, Abyssal finished on Monkey King. So Matumba has a 5k net worth lead over everybody in the game and is looking very strong. Even as a tree, he looks menacing. I mean, that haste rune and Bloodlust effect.
Poking Charlie while they jump the back line.
Yeah, Beastmaster still has the roar. Supreme looks like he's going to help finish off Puppy here, but there's the jump in. Sonic Wave is used by Supreme with the BKB activated. Nisha gets off Exorcism. Troll's going to pop his ult and stay alive, but for how long is the question? Matumba Man gets the Wukong's command off. There's the false promise from Charlie. Onto Charlie, I should say, is Matumba Man will lose the Aegis. See if Troll War will be able to live any longer here. He gets popped after the false promise ends. Does have buyback. But this Exorcism being up for a decent amount of duration now. Suneko is deleted off the map. Troll Warlord buys back into the game, but there's the patented multicast from Puppy. Charlie getting some heals. Hoof stomp, the fake in from Zai. Looks like they'll be able to get another kill here as Matamaman getting quite low. He's going to get healed a little bit. Looks like he might go down to that dot. We'll see that the Phoenix egg is basically impossible to kill at this point. Matamaman did live as a result of the heals coming out.
He stole it on Yaps.
He stole egg! He did it!
He actually got it.
Basically impossible, he says.
Maybe with lens, and he doesn't have the capture.
Yes. I was gonna say
really quick. I don't. Well, that's a
Zai
full
died,
heal.
but the balance strike deletes the buyback on the Oracle. Looks like Era is next, and this could be the beginning and end of game 1. Although DP gets roared, so they will find a very important kill. So Secret might have to back now. Yapzor TP's out to safety, leaves Matamaman, who just wants to man fight his way to base, and he steals Sonic away.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Puppy's gonna be found out here. The roar
tanky.
is there.
He stole
He did
Axis,
not steal
though.
it this time. Yep, Axis, unfortunate, but it is the Aghanim's Axis, so he could use that to full effect as Troll Warlord. Still with the Aegis intact inside the Wukong's command. That's a level 25 talent one. And Zai getting beat down as the egg will break here. Not break, but hatch. I guess that's the right way to talk about it. Centaur buys back into the game as it looks like Ogre Magi. Puppy will have to die and buy back. They still want to fight. Nisha pops the Shivas. Still has his BKB. It's a 7-second one.
Oh,
And Nip is on the run. Balance strike onto 2. Hoof stomp to follow. There's the stolen egg again. Are you serious? And they're going to finally kill the Nip egg. They do have buybacks in full, as Beastmaster will be the 4th to fall. Quap is sitting on 8k gold, by the way. I don't think he's going to have time to go shopping either. There's the roar. Matumba gonna stay safe for now, but the Sonic Wave completely decimates him. Charlie's gonna use his Abyssal Blade on top of the Death Prophet. Pops the BKB finally. There's the Stampede. And it looks like Supreme is gonna continue on here. Shadow Strike will slow. And Charlie is gonna attempt to beat down Nisha. The Lotus Orb is applied, and Matamaman did buy back into the game, by the way. It's going to be showing here. He gets off his ult, but the Death Prophet is going to die. We'll buy back into the game. Exorcism is still up. Abyssal Blade onto the Beastmaster. He's going to eat his cheese. He's going to attempt to get out, but he's going to get bashed inside that Wukong's command. So Matamaman will claim him. That is a dieback Beastmaster. False Promise applied to Charlie, but there's not a whole lot these supports can do at this point. Blinking in is Supreme with a 9,000 gold. Unfortunately, that gold does not apply to your damage in any way, shape, or form. Charlie, finally, the False Promise ends, and he dies shortly after. 120 seconds on the deck. Looks like Nip will be falling here and taking the first loss in this best-of-3 series. But well fought.
Yeah.
GGs are called. Ay. Whew.
Yeah. A little bit sharp. Man, that was a really good game. I think both teams playing awesome team fights.
The Naga Siren, and they actually have no real way of killing the illusions. So this is a nice Naga game.
For the time lapse, the last 4 seconds, I can't remember. Something to that effect. But so you're saying because there's no actual like straight up burst damage, Seneco's going to get first blood in the top lane.
It's 5 seconds, by the way, the time lapse. Oh, he doesn't have Dragon Tail. Oh, he does. He just leveled up. He could go for Arrow here.
Has the DD, but Aether Remnant is there. And TP support from Seneco. Inkswell, we can get this stun off. Will we have enough? Ooh. Does that actually go off like that? That's interesting. Era getting breathe fired. Nisha no longer in range form, so we'll have to catch up the old-fashioned way. We'll give up, though, and apply more pressure to Grimstroke. He's getting surrounded here. Supreme has finally found his way to the mid lane. There's the Matamaman ult, the haunt to come through. Seneco's going to live. They're going to try to force all this pressure onto the Ember Spear, but the Remnant is available. He will live a little bit longer. Looks like it's going to be a 2-for-1, and the Dragon Knight does fall.
Wow.
Supreme. Beautiful rotations from Nip. Ends up being a 4-for-1. All they lost was the support. And
still very curious
on
what
Weaver.
he gets on Weaver, what he queues up next.
Okay.
Yapzor getting dove.
Yapzor. Yeah, Inkswell is available, and here's the combo, but there's a double TP incoming. Yapzor will be saved thanks to the Aphotic Shield. Saberlight going to Shikuchi away. Coddle was taken out. A little bit out of position there. Or Puppy. Nisha going to use Dragon Form. Will Nip want to continue with this is the question. Saberlight will Shikuchi to safety. They're actually surrounding him inside their tier 1 tower. Yapzor again, Aphotic Shield. There's the time-lapse keeping the Weaver alive. No, he dies right afterwards, actually. Seneko getting haunted on. He's going to attempt to TP out. Will be successful, surprisingly enough. Supreme, no remnants up at the moment. Here comes Charlie. Oh, They're just going to spot out Matumba.
Puppy's in trouble. He is
inside the
toast.
trees here. Yeah. Puppy is donezo. The Inkswell finishes him off. He's going to buy back into the game, surprisingly enough. He does have his ultimate to work with, Nisha. Spirit Vessel is already applied, but the Aphotic Shield instantly dispels. And there is Puppy's ult. Matumba Man's going to be saved as a result, but he's getting relatively low. Supreme's going to jump in with his remnants. Will not find a kill, however. Era is the only one to die on the side of Nip, so it's a 1-for-1 with a buyback onto the Coddle. Saneko TP's out.
Oh,
Charlie's going to be a big kill, but the Song of Siren saves him. He's ticking down very low thanks to the Dragon Knight, but will live. And now Supreme and Saberlight and Saneko. Thought he TP'd out. I guess not. Going to get the Soulbind onto 2. Do they have anything to follow it up by? No, it's just going to use for the slow, if nothing else. Saberlight attempting to do as much damage as possible with time lapse into the tier 1 tower, looking for Matumba Man, but the Aphotic Shield again saving another member of Team Secrets.
But Spectre is progressing. Dragon Knight is progressing. Abaddon is going full utility, by the way. I think it's the perfect choice here, going Vlad's into pipe.
Ooh, just Matumba Man, they're going to go on top of him. This could be an enormous kill if they're able to find it. Zai with the Aphotic Shield again, but Spectre not able to get out, and Zai looks to be next. Borrowed time does activate. He's going to do as much damage as he can to Saneko, who's going to attempt to TP out. Huh?
Actually got him.
Now, I have a question for you in terms of item builds. We're going to go on to Zai here, but will Aphotic shield himself. The Dragon Knight build, he's going BKB, but went Shadowblade first. What do you think of this build? So my assumption is you initiate in Shadowblade form, haunt in afterwards, and try to find kills. As Zai is
he didn't even pop his ult, but they found Nisha. That's bigger.
Yeah, he's at half HP. The Soulbind onto 2, and his TP is no longer there. So this is going to be an easy kill at the end of the day on 2 heroes, 2 cores, in fact. And Yapzor looks to be the third. Doesn't look like they have any vision. Is that a normal? Yeah, Yapzor getting initiated on, but here comes the Will-O-Wisp onto 2 heroes, but they're both going to get outside of it. So Secret's going to attempt to go back in, but the Song of the Siren will be used, and now the Will-O-Wisp is gone. See if they can go on top of this. No, they're actually going to potentially retreat here. Saberlight is found, will be brought down by the Keeper of the Light, it looks like. So it's a 1-for-2 as Secret will continue, and they will find a third in the form of Supreme.
They might just be giving it up. I think it looks like Secret feel like this is happening, but they will
they don't have it all. There's no haunt. Dragon form is down. Will-O-Wisp is down for 20 seconds. They're going to try to delay. Zai's just going to end up walking in. This is a good attempt here. Aphotic Shield is down, but Charlie will get the Aegis of Immortality. He's very low. They could pop it pretty early. Song of the Siren's coming back very shortly. Era drops first, though. Aegis is down. We'll see if they want to fight as these ultimates are now online for Secret. Coddle has absolutely no mana, but pops the wand. There's the Will-O-Wisp onto 3. Ember Spear on the other side. Song of the Siren is used in this conjunction, though. So Puppy does go down as Supreme attempting to get out of dodge. A nice slow here. Beautiful stroke of face slowing everybody down. Supreme pops the Essence Shift, or the Essence Ring, but he has absolutely no remnants for 5 seconds. So all it requires is 1 stun, and they find it. Secret doesn't really have the same kind of luxury. I mean, Song of the Siren is the one big one, I guess, but we'll see if that comes into play at all during the rest of this game. Nisha already getting drained heavily. Forced to disrupt him is Yapzor. He's going to have 3 dragons as a result. Era jumps in with the Astro Step. There's a Will-O-Wisp used onto 2 heroes, as unfortunately Puppy dies within the Will-O-Wisp. The fastest Ignis was not enough for him. Soulbind onto 2. BKB popped by the Dragon Knight. They're just going to turn onto Era. He easily melts. Yapzor in the meantime getting healed by Zai. Supreme still working on the Aghanim Scepter. It's going to get silenced here. Essence Ring is popped again. Naga Siren getting extremely low. Has the Song of the Siren. We'll have to pop it here very shortly, but the Inkswell keeps him safe. And I'm going to turn this back around as Matumba Man very low, drops to the deck. 3-for-1 with the buyback coming from Era, and this looks to be a very close team wipe here in favor of Nip. Nisha, this mana drain is just destroying Secret.
He's finding us a Sentry Ward. He got out.
He's good to go. Oh, he's ensnared.
Actually, he has to BKB.
He's getting surrounded. Zai is coming for moral support, among other things. Soulbind. It's going to be on both of them. And yeah, with that BKB and Dragon Form activate, I believe Nip will probably just back here. After Will-O-Wisp used, they're trying to get the Weaver. Nice blinding light back into the Will-O-Wisp, so Weaver's dead and Nip will be forced to retreat. I mean, you popped a big ultimate and BKB. I feel like getting out of there was the right choice here. They might find some more though. Dragon Tail connects onto Suneko.
Oh, too late on the song.
Too late. That's a big ultimate on the side of Nip down. That is his last astral step. We'll get an Aether Remnant down, but it feels like these are somewhat unnecessary deaths.
Yeah, this is really bad because now they can't even steal the Roche with Song of the Siren.
And
Looks like the supports might be in trouble though. Good Glimmer.
yeah, Yapsor taking some damage here from Saberlight. As the fight's a bit scattered right now. Yapsor is taking the brunt of the damage, though. He's going to disrupt himself. We'll see if he ends up living through the day. Era getting quite low as well. Dragon Knight soulbound and destroyed. That's his dragon form down. Will come back with the Aegis, but as a mere mortal, unfortunately for him. He's going to get taunted right off the bat by that Aether Remnant. Matamba Man trying to take some damage. He has the cheese, so will stay alive for a long period of time unless they're able to lock him down. And the Weaver is going to be saved by Song, and Nip looks like they're just going to retreat. Or are they? They're just
Silver
repositioning
Edge.
so Weaver can stay very safe. Supreme trying to apply as much pressure as possible onto the Spectre. Still has his cheese available. Nisha is the one that's in a real peril here.
Does he want to give the cheese to Nisha here?
It's going to be close, but
Nope.
Doesn't move any items to the backpack. So that is 4-4-1. Just the magic resist alone is crazy. Was it like
Zai gonna
40%?
break a smoke.
Yep. Oh, Will-O-Wisp is popped. Dragon Tail to follow, and Weaver is dead. Beginning of the fight, and that's no Weaver for 84 seconds.
Oh, this is a big turnaround if they get Nisha. Oh, they dropped the sentry
Dragon
first.
Tail. He's going to blink out before any damage is applied. Yapsor and Zai might be in a little bit of trouble. Zai had to pop his borrowed time kind of early here. Matamba Man's still fighting. Let's see if they actually want to continue here. Remember, Cheese is still on Matamba Man. Charlie taking the brunt of the damage. There's a big Will-O-Wisp on several heroes. Charlie trying to get off his song, but he's getting stun locked inside the Will-O-Wisp, and he is dead for 90 seconds. No buyback to speak of. Not even remotely close to his buyback. This is looking like a double racks. Fortification is finally used after all this time, but still no Naga for 30 seconds. So they should be able to get at least this melee and run.
Yep.
See if Nip can get some very important exit.
They're
kills
fake
here.
backing. They still... Oh, are they?
See if they want to fight or not. There's the Hex onto Zai. Oh, looks like Era just gets blown up very, very fast. Force
Oh,
staff
the
to keep
Abyssal
Zai
as well.
safe. Matamba Man jumps in with the Abyssal. Saberlight has the time lapse in place, but will be full HP as a result. And he's still taking heavy damage here. Ember Spirit is just going left, right, and center all over the map. He's very fast. Very hard to actually stun that hero. Speaking of stunning heroes, Weaver's getting really low. They don't have vision to finish them off, though. Saberlight will have to go back to base now. The break apply the DK, but again, the save on disruption. They have ways to deal with this. And now
Charlie
the
has
chase
the
is
song
on to
right
Charlie.
now.
He has the song. He gets stunned, though. This could be the game right here. It's going to be close. And down he goes again. GG is called. Wow. Secret wins 2-0.
This was a really great series to watch.